Hey, I'm going to quickly and somewhat haphazardly display some of my backup collection of undergarments. It's items I wear under or over shirts, crop tops, dresses, just whatever to give a more in-depth look to my attire. We're going to flip through a little fashion and maybe you can grab some ideas. I really enjoy a layered look. Anything sheer, lace, mesh, etc. I took to thinking of as an easy way to show skin while practically photoshopping yourself. It allows me to feel feminine, expressive, and somehow modest, even if I'm wearing less than average. It's revealing while giving a sense of control that you're not bearing it all. Goth fashion, of course, often incorporates lingerie-like clothing, corsets, harnesses, things like that. I hand wash my delicate fabrics that comprise the majority of my wardrobe. But I also can be pretty hard on clothes when wearing them and really enjoy wearing tights in the woods or finding unexpected combinations of clothing and environments. When I was younger, I would pretty much have runs in my stockings within an hour, which in more alternative style is no reason to throw them out. But I did learn early on that I should have even triples of lace or nylon clothing I'm fond of for when it inevitably snags or frays. While being as minimalist as possible, I still like to stockpile a bit. I like to have a small boutique effect in my closet, so that way I don't feel like I'm just shopping every time there's a snag. Thus, we end up at my unopened or unworn backup collection. I'm just showing you a handful while maybe covering parts that need to be more appropriate. I tend to have the most of plain black tights, and I always go considerably up in size because I don't like anything cutting off my circulation. I highly recommend you completely ignore size and weight suggestions and just go up like, I don't know, double what you think. If you have lines on you left from any of your undergarments ever, it's just not good for you. I really like a velvet or bejeweled design like this on sheer tights. Bats and skulls are all perfectly wonderful, but I don't think we always have to be so on the nose with it and can veer towards the more elegant and let the rest of our style speak for itself. The unexpected tan fishnet. And I do want to emphasize, put bats and skulls everywhere if you please. It just doesn't have to be there, is all I'm saying. There's all the basics of just having your black nylons and putting different colored fishnets over them, like these reds. You can overlay your black and red hosiery, things like that. You can find tutorials online for how to shred them and make them look really cool. I love lingerie like this underneath a crop top for that strappy and more intricate look. Bodysuits can be nice. This one is low cut down to the rib cage. You can get really creative with bodysuits underneath cutouts of dresses or tank tops, anything like that. It doesn't always have to be fishnet or lace. It can be some beautiful cross between the two. And again, I do have all kinds, but this is just the backup collection that's unopened. I love adding a sheer underskirt to what would otherwise be a much plainer and more straightforward design. With even just a few staple underlayers, you can change up the look of any of your other garments and make them more versatile. Here's an example of a subtle difference changed by the undergarment. I hope this was some good inspiration for you and some practical tips. and that you've enjoyed playing around in my closet, as I always do. Always aim for quality if you want to amass a real collection, and have backups for your more fragile pieces so that you're not running out in the moment or finding yourself upset that that thing got damaged. I very often buy more than one of a style that I really like, so that way I can have it for years to come and not worry when it's stained or torn. Because of my collection, I can go a very long time without shopping, which I sometimes prefer. Because I find all forms of self-expression to be vital, I could play with clothes for a very long time, so we'll just stop it here. And I hope you'll subscribe if you want more healthy and alternative content, and that you have a great day or night.